Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman Podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yo.
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington. And the man whose stories got stories, the hardcore icon. He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman. Hack. How the hell's it going today?
Ho fucking ho.
Oh, man. Boom. This Christmas Scrooge over here.
Not even three hoes.
It's two O's.
I didn't have enough breath in me for three hoes.
Wow.
That's what she said.
Jeez. Christmas Scrooge Hack over here.
Dude, Christmas is for kids. Anybody over like let's say girls when you have your period, boys when they jerk off first. Your Christmas is over for you at that point. Christmas is for the young kids, dude, not for fucking older people.
Oh, well.
It's for the kids.
Well, we have our Secret Santa segment later, so.
Well, that's why I'm telling you, the shit's for kids.
Hack is not happy.
I refuse to participate in this segment next year. If you remind me.
Making a stand.
Taking a stand
I am right now.
This is a nice segment. It was a gunky idea. I thought it was very nice. It's festive and it's fun.
It was a gunky idea. I love it.
Oh, you're only putting it over because it's gunky.
Yep.
Okay.
I love it.
Well, we got our Secret Santa coming up, but this past weekend we watched the Eagles take care of business against the Commanders. I thought it was honestly,
Rest them all.
You do not rest them these last two games.
you play them against the Bills and you're fighting for the 2 seed.
You don't play anybody against the Commanders.
No, but you're playing for the 2 seed. As long as the 2 seed is an option out there, you have to play.
What is technically the difference? Of we play fucking LA or Seattle in the second round? Is
Or
that
the
the
first.
difference?
If a higher seed loses, we get.
All right, I don't
home
see
game.
that. I don't see us jumping.
And the second week, you get a second home game.
Right. Or you
Yeah, the second. Okay, so all right, but if we're pat right now at 3, we don't have a home game the second round of the playoffs.
No, so we would have a home game in the first round because we're a division winner, and then if we were to win that, we would then go on the road. Unless the 2 seed lost in the first round.
Okay.
Then,
All right, and who do they have left on their schedule?
I'm not sure. I'd have to take a look at their schedule.
it's the Bears. I think they got the Lions and somebody else.
But if you end up getting the 2 seed, you could theoretically host the NFC Championship game again.
Because we had the 2 seed last year, and the Lions were the 1, and they lost, so that's why we had a home.
Yeah,
NFC
we were expecting
game.
to be going to Detroit for the NFC Championship.
Well, and so basically, I don't. Right now, chances are that's what's happening, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But I mean, look, you got to play
I
some
know
guys.
there's a lot of shit
This will be out after the Bills game, so we'll see what the Eagles do against the Bills. But I thought they looked really nice in that Commanders game. Obviously, you're going up against a bad Commanders team that's kind of quit on the year. And then once Mariota was out of the game, I mean, it was no game. Like when you're down to your third.
Well, it was like they fumble the opening kickoff, and you're like, "Here we go."
Right. It's gonna be a Commanders Eagles game.
Right.
I
It's
know,
gonna
I'm
be one of
watching the
those,
game
like-
at the bar, and I'm just like, I'm sitting there and just like watching the reaction of everybody, and I'm like, and then they like Commanders kick a field goal, whatever, and you're like, all right, it's just 3. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's go back.
3 are happy as shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's good.
But, I mean, I got to say the offense looked really good. And the thing I saw in the second half of the game that I was really encouraged about, and I hope they do a lot more of it, is utilizing Tank Bigsby as like a 1-2 punch with Saquon.
Yeah, why not?
Because I think you can do something a little bit different than what Saquon does. It rests him. I would like to see him do both of them in the backfield at the same time, or Saquon out wide.
Well, yeah, put one of them in motion and then just get people's eyes looking different.
Yeah,
I saw some different routes run. That one play with the slant, the usual slant in had a different little freaking jig on it now with a guy set up on the inside of him. He did a little cut out, swung back in, boom. I saw some different fucking routes, which I was happy about.
I was too, and I thought they looked pretty good. Like, I mean, again, the competition level hasn't been great the last 2 weeks, but you got to take what you get. And right now, this team, they won the NFC East. They killed that whole nobody's won the NFC East in back-to-back years in 20-some years. They killed that finally. And look,
yeah, but watch like those games yesterday. How many teams had no business being in those games?
oh,
Like back in the day, those teams would have been rolled over and done with.
Yeah.
I was shocked yesterday what teams were putting up fights that have no business putting up a fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you had Raiders versus Houston. That was a 2-point game.
What reason did the Raiders have to play?
I don't know, but next week they're going to be going against the Giants for.
There was a lot of games like that. I thought.
God, the Raiders and the Giants.
I know, yeah. There's some bad NFL games over the next couple weeks, but the playoffs will start.
I know,
soon.
but they're supposed to be the good ones because that's where you line up all your like Chicago, Green Bay games, your like Giants, Eagles games and stuff like that.
Your division games. At the end
there's
of
a
the year.
couple good ones that are going to be at, but
but our division's decided, so there's nothing good coming out of our division. There's nothing good coming. Well, what about the AFC West or the NFC West? What's going on there? Look what's going
dude,
on.
well, you got the
do they have?
Well, dude, and you got the 49ers who are flying under the radar at 10-4.
And they play tonight. We're recording
That
this on
division.
Monday, so they're playing the Colts.
They're
tonight
the
here
one
in a little
seed if
bit.
they win out, no matter what happens to anybody else.
Right.
The Niners are the Niners.
That's insane.
What? They're back in like
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
they're 10-4.
Oh, that's why Buck was saying that this has a lot of this game tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where, like if Indy wins, all this will happen. San Fran wins,
Yes.
all this will happen.
And Hack, the crazy thing is, we could be looking at Eagles Rams here again, first week of the playoffs, and the Eagles and Rams going up against it.
Man, we slid by in that snow game by the skin of our cheeks.
And then we
slid
blocked
by
2
this year.
field goals earlier this year.
So it's like, that could be.
Oh yeah, let's talk about our field goal kicking game.
Well, Jake, obviously.
Yeah, I heard his numbers today on the radio. Were you listening, Ty, when we were out there about Jake's numbers for recently
He's
compared
like
to his
72% or something like that. It's like the worst. He's one of the worst in the league, apparently.
And I don't understand. Everybody else is getting better.
Right.
With longer kicks, how many 60-plus yard kicks are there now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This guy ain't made one over 56 yards lately.
Right.
They were saying.
I think with Jake, obviously it's so late in the season, you almost can't change your kicker now. But he has historically kicked really well for us in the playoffs and in big games.
No, we're not changing.
Well, and the weird thing is
he's one of the boys,
He
too.
struggled last year during the regular season, but in the playoffs he was money.
Right. So I have to trust him at least for one more playoff run.
Did you hear
And-
No, but you bring in another kicker in the offseason next year. and-
Right, to test him.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I
No,
mean,
that job's his right now. He's not.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't like him missing 3 in a row.
No,
In
it
that
was-
But it's been
game.
2 straight years in the regular season where he's had struggles, back-to-back seasons.
I know, and that's why, I don't really care about Nick going for 2, but that's why I would have let Jake kick that field goal just to hopefully see him let him see one
Yeah.
go
It wouldn't
through.
have meant anything.
Yeah,
You know the miss.
Like I don't really give a fuck about Nick going for 2. That's whatever. But
That was
Jake
weird to me.
But Jake missing, I would have been like, all right, Jake, go make one.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the score? Why did we
I
go
have
for
no
2
idea
there?
why they went for
I
that.
heard him try
I
to say
forget what
today
the
on the
total
radio, and I
was.
was like, I don't remember that.
Instead,
Maybe he didn't want Jake to go out there and miss another one.
It wasn't a
Then that'd be
spread
really
a
bad,
point
but-
thing, was it?
No.
No, it went from
Was it
8
him?
It
Just
would've been-
not wanting him to miss another one?
I think it's what Ollie was saying, yes. That
Maybe.
that he probably didn't want to shake his confidence any further.
And they asked him after the game. He's like, no, man, I got all the confidence in the world. But that guy should. They said that dude's the best at ping pong, the best at golf, anything in the locker room. They said that guy dominates that.
Well, I mean, look,
bowling,
All of it.
everything.
They
Yeah.
said that guy's great at all that.
What-
So he's got confidence.
to be a kicker, you got to be steadfast in your own personal belief. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
That's a lonely job out there. It's like a baseball closer where it's like all on your back, and you got to have that ability to overcome that anxiety of it. It's why you see a lot of college kickers sometimes they don't have the confidence to do a lot of the kicks, and not just the leg.
Well,
but
they're just straight scrubs anyway.
Yeah, but we'll see what the Birds do, man. I think I know we were really pessimistic a couple weeks ago where Hack was he was playing taps and
I
saying the
still
season was
am.
over. Oh, you still are? Okay.
Yeah,
the course,
nothing's
baby.
changed.
Ollie has also stayed the course. He's a resident
course.
homer. He's always taking the Birds. I'm kind of look. I still think the Rams are the best team in the NFC, but look, anything can happen in the playoffs, and I don't think anybody's really great in the NFC. Obviously, I still think the Rams.
No, it's really any. I don't know. Yesterday proved to me it's any given Sunday.
Seattle's going to lose first round, and we're going to get home field
Seattle
advantage.
feels very much like the Vikings a couple years ago, where
That's
they were
'cause
just.
I would not put my money on Sam Darnold at all.
It is the Sam Darnold factor.
Yeah,
I
he
guess.
is stiff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not a
like-
stiff, but he's just kind of like.
He's had good regular seasons the past 2, but last year the first game in the playoff stink.
Boy, was that game great though? That Thursday game.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God, that was awesome. But
Oh yeah, that was.
we'll see what happens here with the Birds and with the NFL. But we'll
Yeah,
be
the
watching.
NFL's tight, man. It's
Very, very
getting good.
It's what they wanted, I guess.
Of course, they won parity, right?
And there's a bunch of new teams in the play. You know, you got
Well,
Jags
it's
back
5
in
every
there.
year. It used to be 3. When me and Pat, back in the day, it was like 3 different teams at max. Now there's 5 every year.
Plus, because you get the 7th team now, so you know,
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of different teams.
Yeah. All right, guys, we did our year-end Haky Awards. So we have our Haky Awards for a number of different categories for the year in pro wrestling. Some of the best and worst. So we want to honor everybody here on the Hackies. And I'm going to kick it off with our very first category. And this is Best Men's Wrestler. So out of the year...
This is so easy to me. It's like a
Really?
joke. Yeah, was this hard for you guys? This was boom.
I had a little bit of trepidation, and I'll see if any of you picked any of the other guys that I had. But my pick for Best Men's Wrestler of the Year was Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, that was mine.
It's
All
hard.
right.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait,
well, hold
you
on.
had him too?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, I
like,
did it.
You did.
Whoa, you did it, huh?
Hold on. So I'm going to just like Kyle Fletcher, the three of us picked him.
I can't argue with that call, though. Yeah.
Right. And he, to me, like every time he went out there and every time he goes out there, it's just another level, I feel like. And a lot of the other guys that where I would have said past years, like, you know, Osprey and other guys, maybe they would have been. But you have Kyle as well?
No. Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you
I asked if I have a list. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got a list.
I'll go to you, Gunk, here in a minute. But Kyle Fletcher, fucking awesome, man. I mean, like, seriously.
Oh, he's
'cause
on a good run, for
He is
sure. I
on-
can't argue with that.
I know. I was looking at the categories, and I'm like, breakout star. I'm like, he almost kind of falls under that category. But like,
You
dude,
could, I think.
this past year, it's like he almost even like surpassed that.
Yeah.
Like, and especially with like Osprey being out like these last like couple months, and like Swerve being out like these last couple months, like Hangman was also like really good. I know he was the champ, but like, dude, Fletcher's
Moxley
on
had a
another
pretty good
level.
run, too.
Yeah.
Moxley had a pretty good run, but Fletcher, though, just I don't know if it was the variety of opponents that he worked, like the match he had with Briscoe, the stretcher match, and just everything, the cage match with Osprey. I mean, we'll get to some of the match of the years later, but Fletcher, to me, wrestler of the year. And Hack, why did you pick him, man? What do you say?
The same reason why any of you guys would pick him. The dude's a beast. He's a staple of that company.
He really
He
is.
is. He's like, he's the man.
He's
right
the
now.
next champ.
You measure everything up against that dude.
in the business too, not just
Yep.
AEW, in the bit like in
That
the
dude is
business.
a
He just
beast.
re-signed with them, too.
Yeah.
Oh, he
His
did?
contract.
With
Yeah.
AEW?
Yeah.
He
Well, dude,
Is
re-signed.
that, anybody, did they give a number?
I don't think
I
they
was just
disclosed-
getting ready to say that he should be going to New York anytime.
They
I
don't
saw,
disclose numbers when guys sign usually. But
No, I
I'm
saw
sure
him
he's-
doing an interview, though, and he said he just renewed his contract with AEW. So I would imagine it's at least for 5.
And probably gets to do other things on the planet too,
Yeah.
which you won't do for WWE. You know what I mean?
Right.
But he can make tons, I'm sure, in Japan.
He's not good. He would not be
tons.
the wrestler he is in WWE.
absolutely not. Like and
Why? Because they wouldn't let him.
Probably.
You can't go to that level in WWE a lot of
That's
times.
just stupidity. That's
No
your
shit.
that's your next torch carrier, guys.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna
He is.
he's gonna be
That
carrying.
dude is the standard of pro wrestling right now. Jesus.
He's going to be carrying the torch for the other side. So I mean,
a
that's just,
beast,
he's
dude.
awesome. Since we all had Fletcher, Ty, who did you have for your men's wrestler of the year?
I had to go with Osprey.
Osprey.
Just
I mean,
because I felt like
I didn't see him enough.
Every match that he put on, I was like, that's a fucking 10, that's a 11, that's a, like, I mean, he had worked with Fletcher, he was working with Swerve, he worked, like, with the Young Bucks, he was with Hangman, every fucking match.
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude,
Ricochet,
like, literally,
Takeshita.
Yeah.
I mean, that was last
And I-
year, but it's like even his year from like 2024 until now. It's been.
and
like,
I know he's been out for like a couple months, but just like I said, I can't argue with Fletcher at all. Like, but just everything that I was watching Osprey put on was just like, this guy's insane.
yeah.
Like,
Nah,
he's
he's-
putting on banger after banger after banger. Like,
Yeah.
the work
No,
he was doing.
had
yeah.
he, I feel like had he gotten an entire year to do his catalog,
Right.
I may have went him over Ospreay, or Fletcher. I'm sorry, but you can't. For me at least, you just couldn't say. But yeah, Ospreay's
Right,
fantastic
because he's been out for a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's just felt
He's
like
a-
every match
yeah.
I watch. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you
just
know
like,
what? Yeah, he's a beast too.
He is.
Jeez, that dude is an animal.
He absolutely is. All right, Gunk, for your men's wrestler of the year this year, who did you go with?
I feel like you guys are forgetting. Somebody broke the world championship record this year, and it was the never seen 17 world heavyweight champion, the last real champion. John Cena is my wrestler of the year. He retired this year. He turned heel this year. He won the 17th world title, broke Ric Flair's championship. Not his booking. His booking wasn't very good, but he's on his last year in wrestling. I think he's the wrestler of the year, and I think if you think that's a crazy answer, then you don't really respect what happened in this year. It was a pretty historic year, and he played all the hits. He hit Randy.
I can't say
AJ.
I can't say that's crazy.
The booking,
How many matches did he have?
a ton.
How many? 10?
Gunk, did he
Maybe?
Did he have great wrestling matches though?
Here. Hey, wrestling's more than just wrestling, dude.
Hey, he said best
Is this
male,
best in-ring
best
performer,
male wrestler.
or is he best male wrestler?
That's what he got.
It's how everyone interpreted. That's your
Right.
pick there. But I guess for my answer, I was going more of like a work rate. Do you think John Cena held up the work rate end of it as well this year?
No, but I think I think for how old he is and where he is in his career, I think he had pretty solid matches even regarding.
That AJ match he had. Was
That's what I'm
fucking-
saying.
AJ match was good, and I thought the Cody match at SummerSlam was good.
The Orton match was good. Like, people are forgetting there was the Dom match was good. Like, there
was a couple that
he
he
had a
just
bunch of
walked
good
through, but-
matches. Obviously it's not fucking Will Ospreay or Kyle Fletcher, but like that man's a legend.
Right.
That's a good point,
Obviously,
Gunk.
he's not.
That's
He just answered his own question.
yeah.
Well, but we're not talking.
But it's wrestler of the year. It's how one interprets it. You know.
Oh, is that what it was? All right, I'm changing my opinion now, too.
that's Gunky's pick. So
Changing yours to Andrade.
No, I can
he's not allowed to work. He would be Hack's pick if he was allowed to work. He's not allowed. Best women's wrestler this year. I don't know if anybody else, but I got to go with our girl Tony. And the reason I picked her is her promos, her creativity, her ability to switch from humor to serious, and her match with Mercedes at All In, and then the Hollywood ending match with Mariah, where they're just two totally different matches, and they were two fantastic different matches. And Tony's my pick for Women's Wrestler of the Year.
Anybody else?
Yeah, me too. I mean,
Okay.
it's just like every single week. It's just like, all right, another hit. It's just like didn't miss week after week after week. Whether it's Dynamite, pay-per-view, Collision, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It sounds like a promo right there.
I agree.
She put me over, so I have to put her over.
When she put you over?
Remember when she was at the show at the arena and she was like, "Gunky."
You guys didn't get that one. When she put you over.
Okay.
All right, Hack. Well, you are like half stupid. So.
Oh, no, yeah.
So like.
Come to your guys' perspective, yeah, that's probably what they should have been.
Hack, who's your Women's Wrestler of the Year?
Come on, what did you think it was going to be?
It's Tony.
It's Tony.
Okay, but I didn't know. You didn't chime in.
Well, yeah, I have one different.
Okay, there we go. Ty, I like that we have some different opinions here. Who do you got at your women's?
Can't, like the other one, can't argue with Tony. She did it. But, I mean, Ultimo Monet, you have, 15 belts? I don't know.
I couldn't do it, though.
I don't know if the work rate, like, we've talked about her matches. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they're complete misses. But, I don't know. What is she up to now? 14?
Well, she lost a couple.
Okay.
She's dropped a couple now. She lost.
She's floundering.
Yeah, she's starting to go.
So what did she? What did she reach? What was
I think
the
it was 15, I believe.
15?
Pull up a freaking list of her belts, please.
Yeah. Hack loves.
And how long they've had them.
There's nothing that Hack loves more than the title history of Mercedes. He could talk about this for hours.
Well, no. What I want to talk about is why she's losing those belts. Is the reason why she had those belts is because those companies are trying to make a name. Like the one, where was she? In Night Ice in Norway or something? She had that belt or something. That's a company trying to make a name for itself, pulling her in. You know what I mean? Winning a belt and then putting over her girl, whoever they want. You know what I'm saying?
It's doing that, but it's also telling a story for her that she can't win the AEW Women's World Championship, but she can win all these other belts.
Okay. I
So you
thought
get two. So like you get everybody wins out.
No, that's a great point. But who was who was the girls' belt?
Who's the women's?
Statlander right
Yeah,
now.
Chris Statlander.
She took it
Right
off
now.
of Tony.
Yeah. So,
But it would be great if she just lost every single belt in a row now. Like, every time she just boom, 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 boom.
And,
She's like going crazy.
Like 6 in a row, 7 in a row.
yeah.
That's money.
Right,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying.
That's money right there,
and
dude.
either it humbles her and she becomes a baby out of it,
Right.
or it makes her more dastardly and she becomes a superhero.
No, but then she
do
should
it,
be
let her
like-
go away for a while and come back repackaged.
Right,
Okay.
and you like show her in the back, and she's like disheveled. She's no longer like wearing makeup. Like she's fucking sick. Like
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I'm
good
saying?
one.
Like she keeps fucking losing,
Just
and then
staring
she's
at a blank wall. Like
yeah, like
Your mom looking at the TV.
yeah, right, with the static, like fucking they're like you said, there's fucking money in that.
Hey, if you can get all those people together.
Yeah. All right, up next here, this is our best men's match of the year, and this was so hard. I think that
This is tough as
This
fuck,
might have been the
right?
toughest.
Not for me.
Not for you.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
start
right.
Start us off.
Yeah,
man.
start
What do
us
you
off.
got?
I'll go with Kyle and Jay. That was a great match.
Was
I love
Briscoe?
both
Was it
of them.
the stretcher match?
Yeah.
That match was incredible.
I know. That's what, dude. Those two are
Dude,
just
I
great.
can't argue with
Jay's
that. I mean,
fucking great. He's great.
I mentioned
love both of them.
Mark Briscoe.
I love Mark Briscoe too. I mean, Mark Briscoe. I mean, seriously, like just fantastic. And we've said it before. He's somebody who just makes me smile when I watch wrestling, and he's just like the ultimate baby face. So I can't hate on the pick whatsoever. That's a straight 5-star,
Yeah, I like
easy.
that one.
For my pick, I went with Mox and Hangman and All In, and because
That was a good match, too.
for a blow off match on a big show in a stadium.
Not many big spots. That was an old school fucking knockdown, drag out.
The finish of it too, where
that was
Mox was so like the sell of him tapping to getting choked out by the chain.
Yeah, that was awesome. That might have been the best. That might have been the finish of the year.
That was that was the match of the year. I mean, like it's their biggest show of the year. You put on the banger of the match. You blew off the angle, and you had the finish that you had.
Wait a minute. Is that the same thing that Cena did? Kinda?
Well,
Now,
he didn't get-
Moxley was getting
kinda.
choked with like a bull rope, wasn't it?
No, it was
Or
a
like
chain.
No, it was a chain wrap
over the
around it.
rope.
Just
on
the
the
look,
outside.
on his face thing.
No, Cena's was Cena's was
Moxley's looked like he was literally about to die.
yeah. Moxley
yeah,
looked
I
like
remember.
Moxley looked like the life was escaping him.
Yeah, it was a fucking
Wait,
phenomenal
was that the
self.
same one where they stuck his head in the
No, that's
aquarium
another
in the-
match. That was the
That's a
match with
different-
Darby.
But
That was the match
okay.
with Darby, the waterboarding match. he
Yeah,
had,
but they look very similar. You know,
Yes.
they're very similar matches.
So that
He's so credible, that dude.
Mox?
Anything he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Selling or freaking on the offense.
Yeah.
It's just super credible. And he's like a wire, that dude.
well, he's got
He's like a freaking orangutan, like strength, I
the
think.
shape that he's gotten into for this run with the Death Riders is he's like lean, but he's also like you said, wiry kind of like I don't know. He's just it reminds me of a guy.
Them long arms, dude.
It reminds me of a guy like working Japan in the '80s, kind of when he comes out. You know, like the vibes that he has. Ollie, what did you go with for match of the year here? Men's.
Osprey and Fletcher in the cage.
that's what I had.
Man, that match was.
I had the same one, dude.
That match was great.
Dude, and I was like really contemplating like between a couple.
there's-
It was a hard one to pick, and like even like one that might be kind of surprising was even Ricochet and Briscoe stretcher match.
Wait, they were the stretcher, not Fletcher. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Yes.
And I was almost like,
That was a great match too.
I was like, man, that might be like one of my favorite match, but nah, like really thinking about it was Osprey and Fletcher in the cage. That match was great.
Fantastic
I had the
match.
same one, so yeah.
Just.
I don't even know how that we even matched on that.
I mean, just doing everything that they did.
I don't know how you didn't match mine.
Well, dude, I think every match that's been said so far is been a banging fucking match.
Yeah, we're not disagreeing at all that these weren't
Yeah.
great. Gunk, for
Except
you,
for maybe Gunk when he
what
comes in here.
what was your men's match of the year this past year?
R.I.P. the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, death-defying maniac, Joey Janela versus Sabu with a appearance by the one and only Sandman.
You're learning, Gunk.
Don't suck up to me.
that was my favorite match, maybe of all time. I'm not even joking.
Wow.
I sat
forgot
front
that was
row
even
for
this
that.
year. Wow.
I sat front row for that. I'll never forget that. Yeah. And then I hung out with you guys afterwards, and
Fuck yeah.
that's the best match of all time.
Damn. Dude, I forgot that was even this year. It felt like fucking ages ago.
I love that choice, Gunk. That match was fucking incredible. The vibe in that building had like a big fight feel to it.
That building
And
was cool as shit.
That
too.
building was cool as shit. We watched a lot of wrestling there. And Gunk, I like to think that night is the night that you like unofficially joined the podcast too. Partying up with Bully Ray's rooftop party, dancing with Hack afterwards there. We're up
I
there.
had to show Hack my moves before I could get on the podcast.
Dude, us walking into that fucking place with the crew we had was like some
And the
funny
suitcase
shit.
of shooters that Hack had, he's like, what?
Yeah, the security's like, yo, dude, you can't
bring the suitcase.
You guys,
Hack's like, all right, I'm gonna throw him out.
if you guys, we told this story after on our Mania show too. This is hilarious. We're right after the Sabu match. Bubba Ray has the party up top, so we go right there in the casino, same place. And we go up there, and we get taken up an elevator, and then the security guard opens up Hack's luggage because Hack's got his bags.
No, we don't even get on the elevator yet. It's to get on the
before you
elevator.
correct.
the
You're
security
correct.
guard.
Yeah, we're still in the lobby.
Yes, and we're with the I'm 7-footer and a bunch of other people, and
I'm worried about the weight of the freaking how much weight the thing can hold.
Dude, we're all pretty big dudes. Then you had the 7 foot, and you had Chris, you had Moose.
Yeah.
He was fucking with us too.
Did we look at the capacity?
we did. But anyway,
That was a fucking
The secu-
crew we rolled up there.
the security guard opens up Hack's luggage, and it's just beers and shooters and 99 bananas. And we're just like, all right, dude, come on, man, we're a wrestler, let us up. So
Well, that's what I said to the guy. I said, we're not trying to, like, bring shit.
Yeah,
in.
this is
how I
was like,
roll.
Like, he's a wrestler, and that fucking has an entrance with beer in it, and we just happened to come right from that spot. We couldn't, stash the suitcase anywhere. So
But
it was like,
that was an incredible night, man.
Sabu.
Rest in peace, Sabu. I know how much that match meant to Joey too, and the fact that they pulled it off. And how about the bump Fonzie took in that one through the barbed wire board that he took?
Shout out to Fonzie.
Shouts
man.
out to Fonzie.
had to
and
do something to
Sabu
that.
was like a no-show up until
Oh
how
man,
long?
that was
And Joey,
dude.
yeah.
Dude, seriously, the vibe backstage of that was just oh man, I'll never forget it.
I also I just can't think of a better send off for who he was as a wrestler than just going out fucking hardcore in his last match. Like,
Literally.
balls to the
Literally,
wall.
dude, that bump through the roof.
I know,
Yeah.
just gave it everything he could, and fucking, you know what I mean? That's just that's. I feel like that encapsulates
Oh
fucking
yeah,
his
that
career.
bump Sabu took.
But
Oh
like
my
at
God.
his age, like, you know
Well,
what I mean?
that wasn't supposed to be like that, but that's just the way it happened.
No, but he got
Jesus.
but then he got back up and fucking finished
Well,
it.
yeah,
and
because
kept-
I did a 5-minute
I was going to
entrance.
say,
That's
thank
true.
God your
Relax.
entrance literally was
Yeah,
coming up there and
time
gave
for
him
my
a
music.
music.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I said that in the
What a
piece.
bump.
In the piece I wrote for Moonsault Press, I said Hack's entrance gave Sabu the time to recover there, and I totally believe it, man. That was fate right there. So awesome pick, Gunk. I certainly I wasn't expecting that one, but totally agree. That was a fantastic fucking match.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Best women's match. I had two in mind here, and I mentioned them both to Ollie last week, and that I was stuck between. And I'm going with Tony and Mariah May, the Hollywood ending. What, again, just a frantic pace, hate-filled, blow-off match. These two girls beat the hell out of each other. And it was a send-off for Mariah May in AEW, and that match was absolutely incredible. It was quick. It was precise, and it was everything you would want in a big-time blow-off match.
They had color in that.
They
match,
had
too,
tons
right?
of color.
Yeah.
They just laid everything in. The spots were brutal.
It was a perfect, like you said, finishing match to that.
Oh,
To
yeah.
that
Yeah.
whole story.
Yeah, right.
To a great storyline.
Yes.
You know, like, perfect.
To a fantastic storyline that played out over a long period of time. I think it was a big miss by AEW not to have that main eventer show for that pay-per-view, but what a tremendous match that is. That's an absolute classic. So that's my pick for women's match
Anybody
of
else
the year.
have that? You do too, as well, Gunk?
Yeah, I agree. I think that was the best women's match probably in the last like 5 years. I can't think of anything that was.
Yeah.
But I also like hardcore extreme. I'm fucking on the Sandman's podcast right now for a reason. You know what I mean?
If you think you're hardcore, if you think you're extreme.
They come work for the Sandman podcast.
All right. That's funny.
Dude, no, the match was awesome.
Yeah.
The match was awesome.
Ollie, who do you got for this?
Yeah, I struggled between that one and then the other one that we talked about, but I went with that one, which was the three-way Mania with Io, Bianca, and Rhea.
That's what I have.
That match was awesome. That was
What
easy.
match?
The three-way between Bianca, Rhea, and Io at WrestleMania.
Bianca Belair,
Oh, that match
Ripley,
was
and
good.
Io. Yeah.
Those three killed
I thought it was the best. That was probably I feel better. There's some of her matches that aren't so horrible.
And then also,
Monet's.
No, we're not talking about here.
What did he
bud.
say?
Bianca Belair,
this is WWE.
Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. Mommy.
Mommy.
Yeah, but
remember
there
her?
was a couple other ones that I was thinking of, like a Becky and Lyra Valkyria. They also had like a couple really good matches too. But I mean, this one was perfect, and you don't see a lot of really great three-way dances today, and that one was picture perfect.
Yeah, all action. They hit all their spots together, and it was smooth as fuck. And that was easily, I think, in my opinion, the best match of Manias.
And you really got a great moment out of it because, I mean, I don't know how many people really expected Io to get the win out of that. And the pop and the reaction you got out of it was, I'm sure, just what they wanted.
I didn't expect her at all to win that match. Like she wasn't-
needed that.
but she did.
Yeah, no, it was the right call. It was the
She
right
needed
call.
it more than anybody.
Even though like
100%.
her title reign wasn't long, it was the right call at that time.
Yeah, it was one of their better booking decisions of the year last year. I thought
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
awesome
Rhea
stuff.
didn't need it. Bianca didn't need it.
Nope, it
Yeah,
made
right.
perfect sense to put her over. Hack, what do you got for your women's match?
Anything with Tony.
Anything?
Any match, any interview she did was the best thing ever with the girls. It just was. The girl's head and shoulders above everybody else.
Yeah.
She just is to me.
Yeah. All right, for our breakout star of the year, we got men's and women's here, and for
That's a piece of cake for the men.
For my men's, I mean, it's Kyle Fletcher. I got Kyle Fletcher for this one, and for me, it's like, okay, he went from being an upper mid carder, in my opinion, to a main event guy this year, and I think he really
Is
took
that what
the
you
step.
agree, Hack?
Well, yeah, I can't disagree, but I would have went with Braun.
Braun Breaker,
Yeah.
as your breakout star of the year. Okay, why did you pick Braun?
Well, because he went from nothing to somebody like relatively quick as fuck. I mean, the other kid, how long's Kyle been around? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That kid went from absolute nobody to being in main events.
yes, and
But seriously,
I feel like Fletcher's was like a steady, like, walk up the fucking, stairs, and Brian was like, boom. It
Totally.
almost felt like
it was more of an incline.
It was a rocket up his ass.
Yes. Okay.
It was. That's what they
Right.
call it. A rocket up your ass.
Yeah. Who'd you go with, Ollie?
I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, I was thinking of Fletcher, but I wanted to go with somebody different than that, and somebody who I think is pretty damn deserving of it, Jacob Fatu.
Oh, Jacob Fatu. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I kind of almost feel
Is
like
that the new tall one?
no.
No.
Jacob
No,
Fatu.
Jacob's the one with, like, the dreads that does like the chicken.
Oh, I love him.
But I almost feel like his breakout was the year prior, though.
He's a singles guy. Even though he's short, he's a singles wrestler.
Totally.
I think he's definitely
Yeah.
going to be a star like that.
Who'd you go with, Ty?
So mine is a little bit obscure, but I went with Mark Briscoe.
Oh.
I mean, he like turned into from low card to working MJF and Fletcher and doing like those kind of things. Like it's a little like, and I know he's been around in the business, so it's not necessarily like a new breakout, but like I think his trajectory as far as like who he was working is like kind of like a breakout, if that makes
Absolutely.
That, and also him having to go from being in a tag team his whole life to now having to figure out
that's a
who
good
he is
point. I
as a
didn't even
singles
think- right.
wrestler and still doing the work that he's doing.
Yeah, he's been doing singles, since Jay passed, but the past year for him.
I feel like he's changed from just being a undercard, like lower card, like guy to working
To the
big
new
time
TNT
matches.
champion.
right. And he was also doing a lot more comedy, I feel like. And not that he doesn't do some wacky comedy a little bit with his promos, but he's been more serious this year.
Yeah.
And I think you're seeing that with the results from him, too. So,
Yeah, so that was a little bit different angle on.
I like it, though. He certainly is breaking out into a different level for him as a performer. So,
Right.
Gunk, who did you get this year for men's breakout performer of the year?
I feel like mine is a real definition of literally a breakout star.
Well, I'm sure you feel that way, Gunk.
All right. Hear me out. Gabe Kidd, January 5th, 2025, had his match at Wrestle Climax
Is that
with
the Omega?
Kenny Omega, solidified himself as a fucking superstar, and since then has been tearing it up. Fucking got, you know what I mean, has been doing shit in AEW. Like, literally out of nowhere, made himself a main eventer. Like, at least in the indies. And then fucking, he's already with Moxley and those guys. Like, that went from literal, that came out of nowhere. He pretty much fucking started killing it, and I think that guy has the most potential.
You all know who he's talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he's talking about. I'm not like super privy to a lot of his work, like before AEW and stuff
Heck,
like that.
you would
But
fucking like him. His promo is killer. He's
when he
fucking.
comes to
He's just
some
a
of those
mean
shows.
little. He's not little. He's just a mean fucking British guy. He's just fucking. He talks shit. He's like a Conor McGregor. Like,
He was actually in the locker room for the Sabu's last match then.
yeah, he's the
Who
fucking
was?
man. He's
Who he's
my
talking
breakout
about?
star of the year.
No,
Gabe
Kid.
Conor McGregor.
You would have known Conor McGregor.
When the fuck did we get ice
A
cream?
couple of his boys. I'd have fucked him up if he got near that ring, though, I'll tell you that. I'd have caned the shit out of him in his
Gunk, I love the Gabe Kidd, man.
Just kidding,
'cause
Kyle.
definitely, he's
I hate to butt back in, but like what really won me over is like I was at the Collective all that weekend at WrestleMania, and he was fucking booked on every single show, and on every single show, time after time, he stole the fucking show. That's
He's
just
a good worker for
that's
sure,
my
yeah.
that was my impression, at least live, sitting there, hearing his promos live, seeing him fucking work, his crowd work. He was on top of it. Just a great character, great heel, just overall. Oh yeah, and just snug in the ring, fucking amazing. Just
All right, well,
technical.
shut up. We know you hated to get back in. Killing me.
And also, like you said, Gunk, the match he had with Kenny at Wrestle Kingdom was fantastic. That was up there with the men's
Dude,
match
if
of
you're
the
going to
year, so
hang
that
with
was good.
Omega, then you can pretty much hang with anybody on the planet,
Right,
I would
and
think.
he did. So, for women's breakout star of the year, I got Stephanie Vecker. She went from
That's a great pick.
She went from unsigned to major push in NXT, and then main roster push in 1 year. And, you know, she's more than just the Devil's Kiss spot. She's a star, and I think she's earned her spot at being in main events for women's wrestling for WWE. And I think she's awesome, and I think the sky's the limit for
I
her.
had her as well.
You had her as well. Yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit
It's hard
for
to
her.
argue. I mean, she walked right into WWE and pretty much got the belt.
Right.
You know, so
And they don't just do that.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, that says a lot. So I think that she was awesome this past year. Who do you got, Ollie?
Since she's been in WWE, it's kind of been like a little on the downside, but Mariah May.
Okay.
I mean, her 2025 in AEW and everything she did there was great. And she's still probably, I mean, I know we have a category for that and I don't have her for it, but probably one of the most underpushed wrestlers in the business.
I mean, the utilization of her in NXT has been, I would say, interesting to say the least. Did you guys see the botch
She should have went
finish?
right to the main
so-
roster.
Yes.
Like, I don't know why you got her and put her on NXT. It makes no
Because you
sense.
got a lot of strong women up there in that women's roster that want to stick their thumbs on her.
Well, especially because she was, when she left AEW, she was like at her peak. Like super hot.
And her look
Yeah.
is like phenomenal.
Right. And then it's been cooled off since.
Right.
And a lot of that, though, probably is them wanting to learn their way of working. The hard cams, the positioning, the entrance, all that stuff that they do. And maybe she just didn't have certain things that they wanted in place for polished TV performers. And then I hate to harp back on it, but the botch finish where they literally had a botch finish the other night in NXT where they had to change the title because
Oh, I read something about that.
Yes.
Yeah, what happened?
She didn't
they-
kick out. Ref counted 3.
and the ref
And
counted
he
3.
should have. And they already had the stuff taped for the next couple of weeks or something.
Because it's Christmas time.
So what did they do?
They've had to go back and rewrite some stuff and do some stuff, but yeah.
And
it's
bring
just-
everybody back in that should have been off to do some other-
there was people
other
that
can
like
stuff.
were looking to leave the show, or I don't know. I've read some reports about it, but that stuff happens, right?
Yeah, but you
That's
got to
not-
hand it. That takes some balls as a referee to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This isn't supposed to be the finish, but goddamn, it's like
Unless he
how many
fucked
things-
it up and thought it was the finish.
But how many things should go through a ref's mind while you're making that 3 in a title match? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes.
There's
You're
a lot
going
of
like
things-
this.
It's like, what's going through your mind in here to here? Am I going to be fired? You know what I mean? What the fuck's going to happen?
Well, Hack, you
That's
always
tough.
You always said you used to yell out to the refs 3-3-3.
Every single day, nobody would ever count 3 on me.
Yeah.
And because I would make sure it wouldn't happen.
Shouldn't wrestlers then have like a safe word to communicate with the ref?
Yeah.
You know, like
Pineapple.
yes, there you go.
Yeah, you don't say anything unless you hear 3-3-3-3-3.
Well, you don't have
That's
to say,
it.
you don't have to say
If you don't hear 3-3-3, because that's kind of easy. You don't got to open your mouth a lot for it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying?
can almost ventriloquist it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can hear it. 3-3-3-3-3. They know that's it.
Yeah. Who do you have?
I'm gonna
Hack?
give that to Finnegan because you got to remember there's so many finishes. That was like the thing back then. When I had like Ty and the meanie and freaking the other 7 people at ringside,
false finishes.
that was our thing. Doing all and maybe 2 sets of them. So Finnegan, he wants to know which one's the end one, and that's it.
Yeah.
He knows everything's a 2.5 until he hears 3.
Well, some of these refs out there should take note of that. But
Well, and some of these wrestlers.
Yeah, I
if
don't-
you're a wrestler, you can go to a ref and say that, no problem.
I don't know who was at fault for the botch on that NXT
It's
show.
a wrestler.
It's the wrestler.
Yes,
Uh,
She didn't kick.
It's 100% that
Yeah.
wrestler's fault for not kicking.
I mean,
guess.
you saw the video, right? She
I did.
did not kick out.
Well,
Yeah.
also, the person on top should have half-assed it kind of too. Like if I'm doing that, I don't know if I'm watching the. I don't know.
yeah.
Like I'll kick out myself if I'm because if I'm on the bottom, I want to watch the count more than if I'm on top.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
If I'm on bottom, my eyes want to be on that freaking hand. I want to know exactly where it is when I do what I want to do. But if I'm on top, I don't care. But if I happen to be watching and you're not kicking, I'll give a little thing at the end to like kind of fool the people.
Okay. Who do you got, Hack, for women's breakout star of the year?
I didn't have one.
You didn't have one. No. Okay. Bah humbug.
I thought about it a good 2-3 minutes.
You had Stephanie
Which is probably
McCart.
like 40
as
seconds.
well.
And
Yeah.
Gunk, who do you have for women's breakout star of the year?
Gunk should have something good.
I have Sol Ruka.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I thought about that.
I feel like she had a really fucking good year.
Great
She just
last
had that
match
match
on
with
Saturday
Bailey.
night main event, yeah.
Good way to wrap the year. Little women's mid card belt there. I think she was like the speed champion or something fucking weird. I don't know. They
Dude,
were,
that flip cutter that she does is
yeah,
fucking
they're
awesome.
definitely hot on her, and they definitely are pushing her. So, and she's fucking talented, and she's fun to watch. So, I think she's my breakout woman of the year.
Awesome. Yeah.
Good pick, Gunk.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, most over.
barely better than mine.
You didn't even have one.
Dude, that's such a hard question. I mean, it's hard for guys. I mean, I thought everybody was going to be Braun. I honestly thought at 3 would say Braun.
No, okay.
I mean, that was, I don't know, I thought it was obvious, but
Yeah. Most over pushed. So this one was
Easy.
Oh, you guys got easy for this, but I think I have somebody that nobody else is going to say.
I have somebody nobody else has.
All right, here we go. My pick is Nikki Bella.
Okay.
And
Alright, not bad.
I will tell you why. And
John Cena?
no.
Like, that's
Don't-
Cooper DeJean's girlfriend.
Don't-
Just bite your tongue.
Don't set Cooper after me. I'll tell you why I'm picking Nikki Bella here. She's probably only worked 10 matches in the year, so I'm going to say that, first of all. It's not really, she's not that over.
Oh my God, the crowd, her last match, the crowd sat
Crickets.
there on their hands the whole match.
Crickets.
Oh my God.
And I know we went over this on our Survivor Series recap, but who is this return for, and what purpose does it serve in a Fed that like constantly highlights a lot
Money
of...
grab.
Yes, absolutely, Hack. It's
She was trying to show Cooper DeJean that she can work.
he's like, I can only be with somebody who's got high work rate.
That's everybody. Cooper DeJean is a 20-year younger dude that plays for the.
That's not your microphone, Hack. That's your phone.
Thank God that is on camera.
I think I'm talking to Grok.
I can't make that up. I
I'm
swear
wondering
to
why you
God.
idiots are looking
You're
at
still
me.
talking in it too. That's even better. Hack picked
Let
up.
me have another hit.
Hack picked up his phone, thinking it was the mic,
Because that's how I talk to Siri and Grok. All right, but I had a great point. What was it?
I don't know how to get back to it.
I don't remember now because
Wow, but we got a good hacky meme.
I was saying Cooper DeJean is the quarterback for the Eagles. That's why.
Yeah, he's doing
Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella right
Yes.
now. That was a reference that I want everybody to realize what it was.
But like, you're going for a lot of nostalgia, and at the same time, you're bringing back AJ Lee. Then you bring back Nikki Bella at the same time. Like, I feel like that kind of lessens both of them
And
a little
Cena.
bit. You know what I mean? Like, if you're doing one nostalgia in a division, okay, but then you do two at the same time, it kind of like hurts the other one.
Well, it's like we always said, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't have any plans.
Or
Yeah.
like, it would make a little more sense if like they brought her and her sister back to do something in like the tag team division, maybe,
There you go.
because that's so lackluster right
There you
now.
go.
But it's like you don't need an old like wrestler to come back in your singles division.
Right. And
You
look,
have plenty of women for that.
she did a job to Stephanie Vaquer too, so it's not like she's like Hogan in it, right? But at the same time, she's taking up a pay-per-view spot from somebody else out there that's a younger
That
talent.
whole company's being taken up by spots that people have been there forever. I couldn't believe that Gunther was there in like 2007.
No,
he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, he was not.
Even when he was fat, they were showing a thing. 10 years. What year when he was real fat?
He
What
was on
his
the
first
Indies.
year?
He was on the Indies. He was
Like
not.
2016.
Yeah, he hasn't been there very long. I would say
That 10 years?
he has not been there for 10 years. That no, less than that.
I thought he was in there in one of their developmentals.
He was in
Freaking-
NXT for a while, yeah, but he not. I don't. He hasn't been there 10 years.
It was around like COVID time. Is
I
when he
saw.
got in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they showed that on TV.
They probably did, but it was probably his indie days.
Well,
He started-
and I just assumed that was him
Yeah,
in that
probably,
company.
Yes.
Because they kept doing how fatter to skinnier, fatter to
Yeah.
yeah. I
saw that
assumed
same
was
video.
all there.
Oh no, because
Yeah.
transformation's insane.
Yeah.
Like the body transformation.
So they
he's
went
going
way
through.
back to
Oh,
the beginning of
he
his career
got-
that was there.
He lost a tremendous amount of weight once he signed to WWE because when he was Walter, he was more of like I wouldn't say he was like fat, but he was like a bigger dude.
Yeah.
And he lost a lot of weight and he got very lean now for this run. So 2018. Okay. So he's been there for a while now. You're talking 8 years or
Yeah,
so.
just that video package.
So
made it seem
you
like he was
what?
there forever.
old.
But it's, there is other guys there that have been there forever.
Yeah.
The top 5 guys, how long they've been there for?
Ollie, who do you got for most over pushed?
Jade Cargill.
Jade.
No
That's a
reason she
good
should
one.
be a
Oh,
champion.
I forgot
great.
about that. Yeah.
See, they kind of cooled on her a little bit, which like.
But she's got the belt. Yeah, she's got the belt.
I know, but like.
There's no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't disagree, Ollie. I can't disagree. We've talked about her to death.
Yeah, I'm
She's
shocked
the
I didn't
poster
think of
child for that.
We've talked about her to death on the show. Who's yours, Hack? Most overpushed? That
Cargill.
wasn't your answer before.
No, I didn't have one for that either.
That wasn't an answer 2 seconds
Wait,
ago.
break out. I don't know.
Overpushed. Most overpushed.
Oh, yeah, I do have something for this.
Oh, he does. Here we go.
Oh, you're going to love I got Cena and Monet.
Wow, you got tied between them both.
Guy-girl one.
Oh, okay.
I feel the same about both. Even though it's his last thing and all that, you know what I mean? It's like, blah,
So
blah.
your most overpushed is Gunky's Wrestler of the Year.
I won't stand for the Jade slander. First off, she's a fucking unit. She deserves to be the world champion.
Dude,
she has
looks
more aura.
great.
She
looks
can't work
phenomenal.
her way out of a paper bag. Okay, if it was 1965.
She doesn't have to. She's a big old fucking powerhouse. We don't need to work right out of her.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can't do
nowadays
a
you do.
pump kick.
Yeah, she can. She's pretty good at the pump.
No,
kick.
she
Yeah,
looks-
she kicks out the girl in the crotch when she tries that kick.
She looks great. She's got great
crotch
aura.
kick.
She talks well, but the
Scar
wrestling
girl,
is
bro, with the fucking scar, she's fucking killer.
It's a crotch kick. That's her finish.
Should I say what I think my most overbooked? I can't believe nobody's fucking said it yet. Jay Uso overpushed. He
Yeah, what happened to that push?
Dude,
Crashed and burned.
fucking insane.
That push
He
went
won the
with
Royal
Cena's-
Rumble for what? For what?
To get that's for superstardom later on in his career. That's what that meant, right?
But there is no superstar. It's
well,
gone. He's
and
getting
we'll
drunk
talk
at the
about
Cena
that.
fucking
That's
main
part of
event.
my answer.
He's
Cena's push
And-
fucking
and if
kept
we're-
so many guys pinned down.
if we're doing male and female,
No, I don't do males and females. I don't know where you're at.
Lyra Valkyria. I'm not a fan of hers. I think she's overpushed as fuck.
Loves Jade Cargill.
She's
hates Lyra
bland.
Valkyria.
She's literally milk toast.
All right, Gunk, that's enough out of you. You're so wrong on that.
I don't know. He's in a couple. I don't know.
I like Lyra. Who's your most
Got a couple
overpushed
great
type?
answers.
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker overpushed. Wow.
Most
overpushed.
Why did-
Max breakout star.
Yeah, I like how we have some differentiating opinions.
Oh
here. I
no,
like
it's
it.
not how I felt. How the fans feel that way.
Okay.
No, he's nowhere near it, ready to have that handle. But the fan, that's a breakout star in wrestling.
So, you, Ty, why did you pick him?
I felt like he got super pushed, and then I guess they realized he wasn't a fucking top guy. Went down, and then got super pushed back up again.
repackaged with Paul and the other dude.
And now it's. I mean, sure, I guess he's like a little bit over, but what has he done? But you know what I'm saying? For me, all anybody talks about is Braun Breaker, but for what?
You haven't seen the results yet.
Yeah, I don't know what the.
I think we'll see a lot after he works Punk. And I think we'll see if Punk can hold his hand through a 15, 20-minute
Easy.
really good match.
Punk will have a great match with that kid.
Right?
Don't tone him right down.
If they're able to do that, whether Paul's input and Punk's input are able to walk him through some of these next steps on his way, this next year is going to be crucial
Well,
for
that's
him.
the reason why they put him.
Yes.
To learn
I know,
from
but
Punk.
I feel
Yes.
like they've been like continuing to do this like skyrocket thing, and there's nothing to show for it.
Right.
Yeah, it's
a lot of empty bag, honestly. And when I say, can he do that 15-20, which is what
Can
you
you
got to
keep up with your push?
Right. And does the pop keep up with it
Yeah,
too?
the Lex Lugers don't get it over nowadays. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the position.
Right, it's like shit or get off
position
the
where
pot
he's kind of
now,
at right
that's
now.
what-
You got to be able to at least bring it to a certain level in the ring when it
Yeah.
matters. And I don't know if he's able to do that yet, or if they're just going to straight, Brock kind of push
All
him
you
or
got to
something.
do is listen. There's plenty of people up there to lead him into great matches.
Yes. I agree.
Especially
It's
at
like
the top.
Physicality.
And it's old.
Right.
Yeah.
It's physicality, man. Just listen.
For most underpush, we talk about this guy a lot, so I think somebody else is going to have this one. Montez Ford.
That's mine. Yeah.
Montez Ford, man, I think is somebody who I see dollar signs in, and I see the main events in, and I wonder how haven't they pushed him as a singles star. He can do it all. He can talk. He could do interviews on like daytime TV. You know, he can go to like a college football game and hold his own. And he could do things like that. He could do media, that kind
He
of.
is
end
a
of it.
star.
He's a star.
They just haven't let him be it yet.
He can do high spots. He can work matches. He can work tags.
His look.
His
or
look.
Everything.
Everything about him is right there. But he hasn't had any of the push.
The dude's got a movie star look.
Yes.
Yeah. Like literally.
And it's amazing to me that they haven't pushed this guy. Because I look at him, I'm like, this guy should be in the main event. And I don't get it. And they haven't tried to do anything. They haven't even tried to elevate him to be like an IC champ level to see if he can do it, right? They haven't really even just like done any kind of project with him or anything.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you can't give him the United States fucking title.
Right, let's see if he can do it. All right.
Yeah.
You don't think he can?
Wow, does that still mean that much? Nothing. The United States title
No,
like it
but I'm
was
just-
back in the
No,
day.
but it's
they
given
give
the
it to
guy.
a dude that couldn't work.
But it's giving the guy an
No, that's
opportunity.
not true, Pat.
It's giving the guy the opportunity to hold a belt without having
Let's
to
go
give
through
him
the list back in the day
We
when
will.
it was first started.
We will after the show. You and I will pull up the title history. We'll
Can't
argue.
wait.
Yeah.
All right, mine's Shelton Benjamin. Wow. Get him away, make him a single, and he's the same kind of. That dude is a star.
Do you mean get him away from Bobby or P?
Get him away and put him in singles and put him with a manager.
Well,
Put him with a nice looking girl manager and make him a single.
Okay, so what we're going to see now, because Bobby's out with an injury apparently, is Shelton as singles, I think. So we're going to get to see
Well,
your
we're gonna get it with P as his mouthpiece.
with
hopefully.
P as his mouthpiece and not a girl, but we'll see now what he can do and what his trajectory is going to be like with Bobby out for it seems like a little bit of time.
Nice.
I think Lashley's out, so I agree. Hack Shelton is like he could work top of the card wrestling for sure.
Anywhere on the planet.
Yes.
He dominated Japanese too. That dude's a bit like a straight like beast in real life.
Yes.
Beast.
Yes.
Yeah, in a fight in the locker room, I could put some money on him. That dude's an animal, man. I'm telling you.
No, but and to your point though about under push, Hack, I wouldn't say he's been under push. It's just he's been in attack.
In the right situation.
But they have been protected. Shelton has been pretty protected in AEW, as has Bobby. So
Well, then it gets worse when they got P working again too.
right. Well, P's only done a couple matches.
But still, that takes away from anything that they're doing as a tag to me.
Yeah.
P, I think that's probably P saying that he wants to get in the ring one more time.
No, he's been doing a couple of those. He did a
Well,
couple
yeah,
of
like
matches,
maybe
yeah.
this is his last year going through this shit, or saying to himself, like, yeah, I could show. That'd be like me telling it, yes, kids, I can go out there and do it. Watch this.
Well,
You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's why I feel like why he's even back in it.
right.
Hey, well, we'll find out, I guess.
And maybe they upped his money too if he was going to.
Yeah, we'll find out, and obviously, be interested to see what they do there. For your tie, who did you have?
I had Montez.
Oh, you had Montez as well. All right, so it's Gunk here, under pushed.
Let's hear this.
Yeah, LA Knight. Ever since he lost the United States Championship in November of last year, he's been on a downward spiral. Maybe used on Raw frequently and whatnot, but the fact that this guy, it was flop after flop after flop creatively. He should have won the fucking Royal Rumble. Okay, they didn't do that. Okay, guess what? Who got injured? Seth Rollins got injured. They should have put the fucking strap on him. Okay, they didn't do that. Okay, he should have been the one to fulfill Seth Rollins' position and be the main heel on fucking Raw. They didn't do that. I just think time after time again, they just drop the ball with this guy, and he's fucking hot. No matter when he comes out, he's gonna get a pop. You could turn him heel right now. People will still love. It'll be fucking amazing. But they just
Another
decide
casualty of the Cena run.
I feel like that.
maybe.
There's a lot of casualties. Cody's another one of them. Look, what's Cody done in the last year? Cody was he was the one that should have had another rocket up his ass.
Yes.
What's happened to him since then?
He's been a little
There's so
floundering.
many guys that have been pushed down because of this.
We talked about it last week, but I want to say, Gunk, I totally agree with LA Knight. His pop has been
I feel like it's
larger
almost
than
been
his
like
push.
more than a year. Like
For him.
Yeah.
It has been. And
November
Yeah, but
20th,
didn't
he
get
lost the
hurt?
United
Like,
States Championship.
He was who did he have the big match in, and then there was a blow off. Like a little over a year ago, he was
Rollins got hurt in the match with LA Knight.
Solo beat him for. They had that.
Didn't
Solo
Shinsuke
match.
beat him? Or something?
Shinsuke beat
or he beat
Shinsuke beat him for the United States
Yeah.
Championship last year in November.
And that was for what?
Yeah. For what? For what?
He was on a Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
How long's he been there? Oh, I know.
I would say like 6, 7 years.
He was doing stuff in NXT before. He's kind of been everywhere.
But he's
honestly.
an older dude.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
in his
he's in
mid
his
to late
40s.
40s.
Yeah.
Yes. For worst booking decision of the year, it was so hard for me to just pinpoint one moment of it. But I went the John Cena retirement tour. I put that down as worst booking decision
yeah,
of
I
the
mean,
year.
I had
I was gonna literally transition from Hack saying another casualty of John Cena. I was like, well, yeah, that actually leads me into my next choice, and that's John Cena's retirement tour. Although I think he's the wrestler of the year, I think they fucking dropped the ball. I think it was just disappointing.
I totally agree. Ollie, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I've tried to really think about like anything else, but it's not even so much like the whole. I picked like turning him back, baby.
that was the specific part I had.
Yeah,
Was
it's like,
turning
dude,
him,
you
but
already
was-
went heel. Just go balls deep with the heel thing.
Yes.
And have him retire heel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or something like that. Or like whatever. But
Maybe his final moment.
His final match. Yeah, whatever.
In his final match, he does one thing to turn baby at the end, and that's your moment. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
It was like
something-
he just came out one random Friday night on a SmackDown and was like, you know what, guys? Forget everything I just did.
Yeah.
I'm baby again.
Pretend the last 6 months you've invested in and watched don't matter.
Yeah.
This matters right now.
The night before he had the match with Cody, like, guess what? I'm baby again.
Yeah.
But like even the heel thing could have been booked better.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like not having The Rock in the picture of that takes a gigantic part of the heat away from that.
Yeah.
Because people want to love John Cena, but people can hate The Rock.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
which makes you just want to hate Cena even more then.
Yeah.
And they left a big part out of it.
That's
No,
a great point, Howard.
Yeah, you're right, man. I
They
mean,
can hate The Rock.
they can.
Way easier than Cena.
they-
Yeah, because people love the John Cena heel turn, but they can start to hate it once The Rock's involved.
Yes. And that part of the business we never got to see.
Nope.
So that absolutely sucked. Hack, what was your worst booking decision of the year?
Well, I got best and worst, the Cena angle. I do. I got
Well, dude, that's kind of almost how I felt because the heel turn was so great when it happened. It was like,
I don't know. It was kind of the best and worst. Was the worst as in that a lot of guys got shelved, and the best as in it was probably good for the business, like bank wise.
You think it was this last year?
I think it showed a lot of guys. Once you just got fucking squat. Like,
think about how much money they were probably selling tickets for Cena's fucking shows.
You said this last week, Hack, and it was funny too. Whereas, like, that decision by them to do the retirement tour was
shit on hold.
But it was also them maybe acknowledging we need this for our business to extend another year.
Well, yeah, I did say that last week. Now, who knows? Now, let's see what business is going to do henceforth.
Right. It would be interesting.
What's Cody doing now?
Could that have been...
He's feuding with Drew McIntyre.
Could that have been part of the reason why because they were switching to ESPN and shit?
I think, yeah, Cena's a guy that it's a name that ESPN executives are going to know.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? ESPN executives, like Cody Rhodes, yeah, he probably doesn't move the needle quite as much. Roman Reigns doesn't move the needle quite as much as John Cena. And that's why I believe that they ran John Cena and Brock Lesnar on the first ESPN show to say to ESPN executives, hey,
these are two names you know.
This is what we're giving you with this property, is this. You know what I mean?
Any 55-year-old executive knows that name.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Both of those names.
Both those names. So I think that's why, more than any other wrestling logic booking sense, you know? So that's interesting. We all had that. And you had that also as your best piece of business. For my best piece of business, I didn't have this as a single angle, but it was more the character. I went with Ricochet as a chicken shit heel. And to me,
that's a great pick.
He's done some great business the last year, that kid.
He has.
God, can he work?
I almost wanted to pick him for breakout star, but it's
He's not. He's been around for a long time.
And
I know.
But he's finally getting the push. He could be under pushed even still now.
But like a breakout heel for him, you know?
Yes,
like,
for him.
But
and he's having fun. You could just see it in his eyes. He's having fun like that.
For me, when AEW signed him, I was like, oh, that's great. He's going to have some great wrestling matches. I know he will in AEW. They'll let him do all his shit. But what was so cool that I've seen that he's done so far in AEW is instead of trying to dial up the wrestling, he's dialed up all the other things out there. And he's made it work with his just intangibles and the facials, the screaming when he takes a back body drop. Just the chicken shit stuff that he does where it's like, this guy is building out a character, and he started it towards the end of the year last year. And this year has been awesome to see the work that he's done, because we've known he can have classic wrestling matches. Nobody doubts
dude's
that.
always been one of the best workers in the business.
He's one of the most athletic guys in pro wrestling. We've already known that. But now what he's doing as he's become a veteran in the business is work on that other stuff, and it's so cool to see him do that. So
that was a good call.
For me, that's my best piece of business this year. What about you, Ollie?
This was tough.
I know. It is really tough. And it really seems like I'm really like we're all kind of biased towards Tony here, but like, dude, when you go out there and you can just hit on everything, no matter whether it's a fucking 15-minute vignette or an in-ring promo, or she's on commentary, or having a match, and it's just like, no matter what, you don't fucking miss. You know, like every single time, you just pop the people more and more and more. And it's like,
yeah, they can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, like, yeah, and it's just week after week after week. Like, she was just on fire, and I think she was probably the best piece of business in wrestling this year.
Wow. Yeah, I can't disagree. Ty, what do you got?
Speaking of Toni Storm, when she came out of the 2300 arena with a kendo stick,
that was best match of the year too.
Sandman, and a box of wine, guzzled that box of wine and smashed it on her forehead. That, my friend, was the best piece of business.
There you go. Shouts out to Tony. Gunk, what do you got as best piece of business here this year?
Well, I thought of it a little bit different. I was actually thinking like literal. I was thinking about literal business. I think, and so my answer was Raw to Netflix. I think that like that brought more eyes and more casual fans back, and I think Cena's retirement tour wouldn't have been as big of a social media thing. And
Their numbers aren't up at Netflix.
They're not, but I don't know. I feel like the culture. I hear more people talking about it. It's more. I mean,
Well, you're reaching a broader,
all over the planet.
right?
But the reach doesn't mean anything if they don't know what wrestling even is.
well, I mean,
Your reach is in sub-Sahara Africa at some point. You know what I mean?
But time after time again, Raw is #1 every time it drops on. I mean, people are on Netflix. Like you look, it's like Raw's #1. It was over the 50 Cent Diddy documentary, and 50 Cent was making.
He does make a good point. Every time you go on Netflix,
Every single time.
Raw is always like the number one. Like,
Anything that's on there, what genre do they put it in?
It'll be trending for like Monday, Tuesday, and then it'll go away. But like every time it drops, like on Monday, like it's #1. It was beating out Kill
Is there
Tony
a
and stuff.
category? Is it #1 in everything that's on Monday night on Netflix at that time?
well, no,
Is that
but
what that
that's-
number means? Or is
no.
it the most thing watched
Well,
that week?
It's got to be that, but that's the only thing that's live showing repetitively on Netflix. Netflix is just a catalog of movies and shows.
All right, great point.
So that's why it gets trending more because people are hitting. How many times is somebody going to watch fucking Wedding Crashers? Or what? You know what I'm saying? Raw is the only thing that's new and live each time. You know, if that makes sense. So
It's definitely like for them it's a broad reach. It's also an interesting strategy because you take your marquee property and you put it behind a paywall. Cable is still a paywall, but it's a different kind of a paywall, and it's a future move for them. But to Hack's point about the numbers, I mean, we don't really know what the Netflix numbers are besides what they put out, and I don't know if it's doing that well or not. So it's kind of like one of these things where we don't know. That the answer will be when they have the option to renew the deal, and if they choose to renew, then that means they're happy, and if they don't, then that means they were unhappy. And when SmackDown was on Fox didn't want to renew SmackDown when they were on Fox. Yeah. And they said, no, thank you. We'll go to you know what I mean? And that says a lot. If the partnership wants to maintain the partnership, they're happy with the results and they're fine with putting
the
money.
ratings are good.
And the ratings are good. And
Right.
we don't really know because it's not on traditional television. So we
Like
can't-
what Nielsen rating used to be. There's so
Right.
many other ways of getting it.
right. So we don't
that's why you can never truly know how many people are watching AEW.
Right, because HBO Max numbers and stuff. But the thing is, what you can look to is attendance, and their attendance has been pretty strong. WWE, it's tailing off a little bit, but as far as
I think that has a
how
lot.
with
I think
those
that has a
ticket
lot to do
prices.
with Cena.
it probably did. It probably
I don't
did.
know how with those ticket prices, dude.
Yeah, I don't either. We've talked about that before.
That's why the
but
people were crying when he
when he lost.
7,500 to be my kid.
I'm not gonna be able to pay my mortgage for 2
My
months.
kid got nightmares. Seeing a loss.
Well, you guys gotta let us know who.
Did you give your best
piece?
What was it? No, Cena thing was best.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
So you guys gotta let us know in
Which is
the.
probably the best answer of the whole night. Really.
You guys gotta
Just
let
saying.
us. You guys gotta let us know what you thought of our hackies and who you guys would have for the categories.
Yeah, I
And,
want to hear all your guys. If you got something that we don't have, you know, something like a gunk answer.
A god.
Let us know.
Send it in to us. We also this year we're doing our Secret Santa. So
Yay.
does everybody have their
fucking
gift they're about to
Mo.
exchange? Does everybody know who they got for their Secret Santa as well?
Yeah, I got it for you, Tosh.
Oh, you got a gift for me. Okay, you pulled me. So okay, I'll
I got it right now.
okay, yeah. Hold on. Let's go. Fine, I'll take it right now.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, take it right now.
Here you go.
Okay.
Do a little reveal for yourself.
little reveal.
Let's take an ounce of pot from here.
It's a little heavy, and
Is it a mug?
It's heavy. A rock.
I know Tosh is a
backyard?
frequent coffee drinker.
oh, okay. I
You
love
gotta see what it
this.
says on it.
Bush is back, and it is. What is it? Bush is back. This is great.
Oh, that is hilarious.
That is awesome. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, whip that out at the office.
No, I don't think I'll be.
Tosh, is that you?
That is awesome. Bush.
That's hilarious.
Thank you, Ollie. That's fantastic, man. I cannot wait.
I know, dude. There were so many choices sitting there, and I'm like,
Just grab one.
I'm like, what can I get one that's like funny but not too obscene?
Bush is back.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Bush is
It's
back.
not like Volt. Like
well, no,
vulgar,
but they have
vulgar,
ones that have like pairs of like tits on them. And, like,
What?
there was one with like a
Pubes are out. What do you mean it's not vulgar?
Well, it's fine. It's not
for
that.
interpretation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
It's hair on her body.
Yeah, it's
black
cool.
coffee.
Yeah, it's, I like my coffee like I like my women.
We're not looking at her lips.
Who's up next here? Ty, you got
Don't
a gift.
matter. Yeah, I got Ollie.
Oh, okay.
I can only wonder what the
Wow,
fuck
hold
this is.
on.
Oh, is that what came in the mail?
So I saw it and I immediately was like, I have to
This is
get
hilarious.
Okay. He's on rat. He's got. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Whoa, that is awesome.
Hilarious. That is great.
Ty got Ollie a Dirty Dom t-shirt, and it's like the Pringles guy.
Yeah,
That's fucking amazing.
Oh, that's why I like it so much.
yeah. I saw it and I was like, dude, this is you.
We got to get
This
a
is
picture of you eating a can of
thank
Pringles,
you.
Ollie.
That's fucking
That's
great.
hilarious.
I gotta do the next gift, and mine's to Ty.
Dirty Alright. Dog.
Look, this is related. Go ahead and take that.
Really? All right. Let's see what we
This is
got.
related.
Let's see
hilarious.
what I got Ty here.
Oh my god, what? A Rey Mysterio Phillies fucking hat. Yeah.
That's a hat? Let me see that.
Oh, Hack is stealing this thing immediately.
We're just gonna see Hack lay with that in bed, like just watching TV.
Now to fuck with my
Gunk,
makeup.
that is phenomenal. Thank you very much, sir.
Put on. You gotta put it on.
Merry Christmas. Merry fucking Christmas.
Gunk.
Gunk,
I know we're big Phillies guys over here, big Rey Mysterio guys. What a
Dude,
better gift.
That is fucking.
Ty is putting it on now. That is fucking amazing.
Is there a camera on him?
Oh
Yeah, right here.
He 100% will be rocking this at a Phillies tailgate this year. Absolutely. Oh man.
This is phenomenal.
That's
Gunk.
it's going to be a
great
little
work.
hot out for the how about
Dude, that-
playoffs next year.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to
sweetie,
watch-
I'm in that. Yes.
You're watching every game with that on.
Strap the bottom of my Grey.
Oh yeah, live stream.
Freaking great.
We're just gonna live stream Ty watching the playoffs.
He's got to do a run in the show with that on, Gunk.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
No, you! If you reveal
Oh, mystery man.
They'll never know.
Funny, too.
He can try the 619 again.
Oh,
No way, dude. I hurt myself when I was young doing that. I'd go right through the ropes and right
Oh
on
my
the
God,
like
that's so
Sabu's
good.
bump.
That's boss. I got you something here, man.
Hack,
This is for you, boss. So you got a bag there. Watch it, man. That's delicate. Dude. All right. So what?
It's a test?
Up.
Who the fuck is it?
Oh, it's the Miz. It's your boy. You're going live right now.
Look at his back muscles.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're going live with the Miz Hack right now.
You got some serious heat now. Wow, the Miz.
going live.
Yeah, you're
with
going.
the-
You're going live.
you know you're live.
Yeah,
now,
you know
Hack,
you're
right?
live, right, kid?
Unfreaking believable. The fuck. That is a great gift, though.
Well, and speaking of which, you had the Gunk Hack, so
Yeah, that loser. You see how he made sure there was two of them there?
yeah,
Here, Gunk.
take
It's
me.
funny how he gives me that. He had no
That's
idea
what I was saying.
giving him.
I gave you that.
Oh, signed Sandman action figures.
Wow.
Look at that camera. That camera's on there, you moron.
I was looking at the camera. It's on you.
Yeah, that
What is we'll be walking around with that on tomorrow.
Don't spend it all in one place, Gunk.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Tosh,
Fantastic.
that's also fucking good Miz action figure. That's fucking great.
Heels and faces and Mattel.
There you go. There you
Dude,
go.
Dude, that was very successful, boys. I didn't know how that
was way
that
better than I thought it was
See,
going to be.
Secret Santa, Hack, you curmudgeon over here.
I love my doll.
Yeah, there you go. There's also, I think, maybe something for you to smoke over there, too. I don't know.
Yeah, Miz, while you're down there.
Yo, Tim Saunders. Yo, Tim Saunders. Yo, Tim. Yo.
Yeah, Miz, while you're down there.
We got some stuff to plug. PWE. The Holiday Hangover.
They have a doctor.
They got a doctor. Gunk got the doctor
Gunk
book.
pulled something out of his ass today. Freaking
Yeah.
just, they needed a doctor. Good job today, Gunk.
Wow, they got a
MVP
doctor.
at PWE, that's what they're saying.
They got a doctor book. January 3rd, the holiday hangover. Philomoka. Hack will be in the house. We'll all be in the house. You got some amazing young talents. The BTA guys. Local rapper Cashier Fresh is going to be there. The holiday hangover. You can't miss it. It's going to be a fantastic time. Saturday, January 3rd. Make sure you come out. Say what's up to everybody. We cannot wait for the show. We're doing a lot of stuff with PWE. Really, really excited. Also, if you guys have had the chance, definitely check out the piece I put up about the origin of the Sandman
for sure.
podcast on Moonsault Press. Been getting a ton of great feedback there. A lot of stuff got cut
Well
out.
done, Tosh.
Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
you got some journalism in you.
I got a little bit of journalism there. I wrote about the experiences on the show, doing the show with you guys in Hack, and just a fantastic ride we've been on for over 100 episodes. Make sure you check that out. Hack is trying to get me to drop whatever I'm doing to acknowledge his juvenile behavior here with the Miz, and the Miz is topping off Hack over here. That is not acceptable. Listener
like
question.
Carlos.
Well,
in the hangover.
who's the artist that did the Dismember to Dismember
that's
drawing?
right. Actually, 360 bags.
Dude, he's fucking churning out paintings left and right. This guy.
360 bags, churning out Peyton's left and right. He dropped our December to Dismember artwork. Great
Oh,
job.
that's some good shit.
Great job
Love that artwork.
by 360 bags.
Yeah, that was good.
Really awesome.
Here, show
stuff.
it. Did we stood?
It was on our social
Instagram.
media.
It's been on social, so everybody
And
is seeing
we also
it, so.
got a.
We also got.
This is the good shit, apparently. Ollie could tell it was so good that he didn't even want to try it his first time before the show.
Shouts out to the guys over at Free Nicotine who sent over a number of their product to try. We're going to be doing a taste test after the show.
Put it a little closer, Ty.
We're gonna be doing
There you go.
we're gonna be doing a taste test after the show to see what Ollie and Ty think of the product because they like the dip stuff and nicotine, and we're excited to
I'm
try it
interested
out.
to try it. I haven't
Yeah,
tried
I mean,
it out
if you're like into Zins and like that, like that's like your kind of thing. These are exactly the same thing. No like tobacco or anything in it, just nicotine. So
Pure nicotine. So
We'll have to give you a.
yeah, this watermelon flavor, I'm
I'll let
definitely
you
gonna
know
give a
next
try.
week.
Hack's taking off the free.
Wintergreen.
Hack is trying the free right now. So
Now you're a man if you swallow.
That's what she said.
all right, Tim Saunders.
All right, Saunders.
Next week on the show, we are covering AEW.
World's End, right?
World's End.
It's a Saturday,
Yeah,
correct?
it's this Saturday. So we'll be reviewing that one on the show next week. Listener questions, as always, send in to sandmanpod@gmail.com. Please leave a name and a town. That's all that Hack ever asked for. Hi, Sandy Locks and the Three Bears.
I don't like that.
I'm surprised that was the first time they come up.
There's been a lot of talk about WWE ticket prices and how much they've increased. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Jesse from Aspen here, writing us.
Jesse.
We know Jesse.
Colorado?
Yes, he's written us in a bunch. So there's been a lot of talk about WWE ticket prices, how much they've increased. But from what I've read, WWE is basically pricing them at the level where the resale market has inflated them to anyway. I also think it's a great opportunity for all the indie promotions out there to run more shows with more reasonable ticket prices. That's right, PWE, January 3rd.
Only $28?
Only $28. Bargain wrestling. You can't beat that.
That's smart business by them because if you think about it, they know some of them the tickets. Who knows what percentage? But let's say 50% are aftermarket sold. They're grabbing that aftermarket money for themselves, not for other people that are reselling them.
It is a good point.
That's smart business.
Very good point. He also said, I've definitely seen an increase in the number of small promotions having shows in the Denver area. A couple of questions for you guys. What are your favorite and worst gimmick matches? I love the Royal Rumble and Money in the Bank ladder matches. I can't stand War Games or Iron Man. Basically any match where the match is going but can't have a winner. And can we start a campaign to get Hack in this upcoming Royal Rumble? I don't think he'd be able to.
Can't take a bump over the top rope.
No
you
way.
kidding me?
In a second.
He'll fucking turn
yeah.
into dust.
You got him good. Got him real good.
Can you imagine that? I take the bump over the top rope, and it's like a piece of chalk hitting it. It's like a puff of smoke.
Best
You
finish.
make a meme of that one,
Best
please.
finish ever. Best finish ever.
Great.
Best and worst gimmick matches. Worst gimmick match.
I mean, we've talked about like the war games. How
I can't
that's
take
like.
you serious with this mask on.
I think it's great.
I just looked over at Ty. I forgot he had it on. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, I think we were talking about, the war games and everything like that. That we like kind of like really didn't like how they were like doing it, all the time and stuff. The cage has kind of got a little, it's kind of like lost its luster a little bit. I feel like the cage and stuff like that. As far as best gimmick match, bring back the coffin match.
Oh, coffin.
We've had a couple in AEW.
Or like
We
the
have.
buried alive match or whatever.
All right, let's
Yeah.
get fucking crazy.
All right,
Yeah.
I like that. I like a last man standing. I think that's it.
Bring back the scaffold match. You got plenty of guys that would love to take a bump off of that.
Wow, scaffold match.
Well, Darby
That's
Allin would be
80s,
going
dude.
And you only got to make it as high as like a regular cage would be. You know what I
Right.
mean? Guys would have no problem bumping off of that thing.
No, you're right. Scaffold match, but
The
scaffold
Night
match.
of the Skywalkers, that's what they called it. It was the Road Warriors were up there. There was a 6-man or something.
I think it was the Midnights. Was it the Midnights?
Oh, yeah, it was at midnight in the Rock and Roll, I think.
Yeah.
Cornette took a bump. He was hanging underneath it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Big Bubba
Grimes,
Rogers.
Vic
supposed to
Grimes
catch
didn't
him.
have a great time on that.
No, we know about that. Any matches come to your mind, Ollie, about best or worst gimmick matches?
I don't know about like anything like best or worst. Like any match can really be good, like if you kind of do it right, I guess. But I would really like to start seeing, like, if you're gonna have like a 3-way dance, start doing it elimination style.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
ECW.
we
I
had
want to
that.
start.
That was good
Yeah, I'd
call,
like to
Ollie.
start seeing that incorporated in the business a little more.
Yeah. Gunk.
I hate the fucking stupid ass. Like, what's the one where you get to touch all 4 corners, but it's not even a dog collar?
That's
Like a
corners
leather
match.
strap match or
Yeah.
something like that. That shit is so dumb, and it never is cool. I feel like it's always dumb. And coolest gimmick match is probably Judy Bagwell on a pole match.
Judy
Get the
Bagwell.
fuck
What?
out of here, Gunk.
On a pole
On a
match.
pole match. He's just trying to be funny.
Hey, Gunk. Coming in strong at the end.
Hack, with the Winter Olympics coming up, what events are you most looking forward to?
Favorite's 90-meter ski jump.
Not curling?
90-meter ski jump.
Yeah. Oh, and curling. Yeah.
Okay.
I watch, but I'm tired of that same dude. What's the guy that
Schuster.
I'm tired of Schuster. He needs to go, and we need a little younger piece, some younger blood in here.
Yeah, he's been the same guy who's been like our captain of our U.S.
Forever.
curling team, and he just blows it every time.
Oh, that's right, and he does choke. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
me and Hack love watching curling, but we just can't stand
Dude, it's
that
actually
dude.
crazy. There's actually two twin girls in the last Winter Olympics who went to Marple who were on the Olympic curling team.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
They were
awesome.
probably at the
They
Paoli
graduated,
place.
they graduated a year ahead of me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know
Paoli,
if they're I don't know if they're still on the team, but maybe we'll see them again in this
Oh,
Olympics.
that's really
hopefully.
cool. He also said, "Go Patriots, fuck the Eagles." Wow, that's not nice, Jesse.
Really?
And he said, "I'm going to bring a tape measure to WrestleCon to settle the height debate." So I think he's gonna. You got to watch out for his tape
your
measure.
lifters.
Get your lifters on for WrestleCon this
always
year
on
in
my
Vegas.
toes.
You're always on, yeah, absolutely. Ryan from Massillon, Ohio, writes in.
What up?
Hey, Shawmaster Hack and the tag team champs Ty and Ollie, and the host master B-Dub-T. Little late on the 100 episodes, but congrats. Holy shit, 100.
Thank you.
That's
Thanks, brother.
amazing. I'm so glad Hack is still here with us to this day. I love you, Hack.
Little
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
all right.
it was pretty close recently.
He said, anyways, I have a name idea for your award show. We announced this, bud. So, and he
Who
said
cares? I want to hear what he
It's all
has
right,
to say.
his idea was the Hackies. Do you?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is that a troll?
Hack, that's what we called it.
I don't pay attention to you guys. Jesus.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
I'm like surprised. Should I say? It's crazy.
Okay, if you guys are ever invited to Toy Ohio, Please accept it. You won't be disappointed. The Major Pod goes to it a lot, and a lot of other wrestlers have been as well. So it's a giant toy collectible show, and the lines to meet wrestlers are long as fuck, and you guys got to make that money. So that's something to consider.
In Ohio?
I guess it's an Ohio toy convention.
Ohio?
I'm in. You know my mark ass.
Yes, you're definitely in, Gunk. Anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas.
Yeah, we'll take a road trip.
Yeah.
We'll rent a van.
Oh, a Sprinter van. There you go. And I can't wait to
We'll
see...
go to Sandusky, though.
What? No.
You don't
Cedar
wanna go-
Point?
Cedar Point.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he can fit on any of those rides.
That was
Ooh,
that was
Do they have
mean.
oversized lot rides?
That
there?
was just mean, dude. That was like just not
You got
nice.
you a Miz
man.
action figure, and that's how
If
you
the
Yeah,
shoe
that's
fits.
that's how you treat somebody who gets you a live
Miz.
figure. He said, "I can't wait to see what the pod brings next year."
Thank you, man. Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays, Ryan. Kevin from Dayton, Ohio writes in.
All right, Kev.
I can't take you serious. What is the worst gift you guys have ever received for Christmas? I know Hack is a big Scrooge. He's got to have something one year that he got for Christmas that sucked.
No gift is a bad gift.
What do you think, Miz? What's the worst gift we ever got? Yeah, that dildo.
What are you, Al Snow with head?
That was his answer, not mine.
I don't know. Probably like a piece of clothing or something. Like my fucking
Like some
mom
stupid
got her.
mask you had to wear?
No, nah.
1 year for Christmas, I got a Mike Mamula jersey. That was
Wow, Mike Mumble. That was in the sale rack. Totally.
Clearance. Yeah.
Mike Mamula, come
What
on.
was he, like 63 or something?
50 something. He was in the 50s.
59 maybe?
Yeah, 59. I think you're right, Ty. So that was definitely mine.
Gunk?
Gunk, you got anything for worst Christmas gifts?
One year, my parents got me this loser's action figure. His name was like the Sandman or something. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I jobbed him out in my figure fed. He was losing everything.
Dropped on a figure fed.
Dude, I'm aghast too at that answer.
Listener questions, send them in to sandmanpod@gmail.com. Next week on the show, AEW World's End. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But before we go, Hack, the cane of the week.
Candy
or the toast
cane
of the week. Oh, the candy cane of the week. I like that.
What do you think? We got nothing.
We got nothing.
Peace.